72 degrees. Here's the news. I'm Charlie Wright. And here's a familiar name, J. Edgar Hoover. But the FBI chief is in a new role this afternoon. Our John Aubuchon says Hoover has written a letter to the college students of 1970.
And he coupled it with a warning to moderate students that the radicals will be trying to enlist them for violence. Hoover says there's nothing wrong with student dissent or demands for changes in society, but in his open letter he presented a catalog of the extremist groups on campus and ways they would try, in his words, to lure students into their activities. Most of the tactics Hoover warns of are of the indoctrination variety, asking the subjects to accept the idea that their school is irrelevant, that law officers are repressive, that anything is acceptable, even terrorist bombings, if one is sincere or idealistic. Hoover closed by disputing those he called the prophets of pessimism, noting that while the campus situation this fall is serious, it is not hopeless. John Aubuchon, Washington.
A brief rock and bottle throwing melee at Griffith Park this evening. About 100 police officers were rushed to the merry-go-round area where about 600 persons were reported fighting. That park rally, that's what it was originally, had been called to celebrate a minister's march from Los Angeles to Washington to make Americans more aware of God. The fracas was brought under control about 10 minutes past 6. The usual late night and early morning fog and low clouds in our forecast, otherwise fair through Tuesday. Low tonight, 58 degrees. High tomorrow, 84, with moderate to heavy smog. The APCD has issued a school smog warning for the east and west San Gabriel Valley for tomorrow. All schools advised by the County Medical Association to excuse all students from strenuous indoor and outdoor activities tomorrow, thanks to that good old smog. Currently on the Miracle Mile, our reading is 72 degrees.
Back again. This is BMR on KMET, and I'm going to take care of some business right now. Very important business because that's the name of this little game. They're, without a doubt, the most renowned shop of their kind, and that is the Hip Bagel at 10955 Kinross Avenue in Westwood. Why is the Hip Bagel so renowned? Well, listen. Why was Cantor's before them renowned? Not because... Mort Saul once did a routine the night that Cantor's closed and all kind of number like that. Well, the Hip Bagel has gotten into... The bagel used to be a throwaway item, you know. Oh, let's have bagels and cream cheese, man. Bagels and lox, blah, blah, blah. But they took it a step further. And they said, no, a bagel is really a thing to be placed on a pedestal and admired and cherished. And therefore they come up with bacon, bagel burgers, bagel cheeseburgers, bagel ham and cheese. It's very, very unethnic, but so together and now. The Hip Bagel at 10955 Kinross Avenue, if you want to see a bagel that has been crowned king.
Every year, an outstanding amount of people lose their teeth, all because of smoking crack. If you want to keep your teeth strong and shiny, there's only one simple thing to do. Don't smoke crack. Smoking crack is bad. So the next time you find yourself with a crack pipe in hand, remember, if you love your teeth, please don't smoke crack.
At McDonald's, we do it all for you. Well, Fish and I did not agree. Then McDonald's opened their eyes for me. Each bite of that Filet-O-Fish is tasty and delicious. That one bun tempts and pleases me. That fried outside, it pleases me. It's tender, flaky, and light inside. And ooh, it keeps me satisfied. I dig that tasty dish. McDonald's Filet-O-Fish. Inspected so there is no doubt. It's top grade fish inside and out. No fish except the very best could ever pass McDonald's test. I didn't know that fish could be so good. Filet-O-Fish tastes like fish should. And I'm hooked on Filet-O-Fish. McDonald's Filet-O-Fish at McDonald's. We do it all for you. Well, I'm a digging on Filet-O-Fish, yeah. We do it all for you. Well, I'm a digging on Filet-O-Fish, yeah. McDonald's.
They opened with the acoustic part. It went on for an hour, music soothing to weary hearts and hard-driven minds because it understands that state of mind only too well. Then the New Riders came on with a rolling set of country rock that sounded like Carl Perkins working honky-tonks around Jackson, Tennessee. And then it was time for the Grateful Dead, and everyone was on their feet and moving. It was past 1:30 and Jerry Garcia was still going strong. very fine indeed. That was Rolling Stone magazine talking about the Grateful Dead show. And that's the way it will be when the Grateful Dead and the new Riders of the Purple Sage appear in concert at the Pasadena Civic Friday night, September 25th. Tickets are now on sale at the Pasadena Civic box office, all mutual agencies, Wallack's Music City stores, all Liberty agencies, and Sound Spectrum.
And you know that notion just crossed my mind.
Friday, September 25th at the Pasadena Civic, the Grateful Dead. Very fine indeed.
We gotta get an early start, cause we're gonna have a ball. Then we're gonna ride some trails, and that isn't all. Nothing's any better than the wide open highway. Gas up your bike and come along my way. Come along with me on a Honda holiday. We'll be riding all day and gambling at night. Cause vacation is here and the time is just right. Now there's no limit on how long we're gonna stay. Gas up your bike and come along my way. Come along with me on a Honda holiday.
Eminence, master of the universe, great guru, I understand that Peter Sellers studied under you for his role in I Love You, Alice B. Toklas.
Yeah, I was his teacher.
What, may I inquire, did you teach him?
Hey, I ain't no squealer.
While the great guru is meditating, make up your mind to see Peter Sellers in I Love You, Alice B. Toklas, in Technicolor from Warner Brothers 7 Arts.
Hey, you know something? That's a great idea.
Now showing citywide.
93 KHJ.
I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid.
They got a million toys at Toys R Us that she can play with.
I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid.
They got the best for so much less you really flip your head.
From bikes to trains to video games, it's the biggest toy store there is. Gee whiz.
I don't want to grow up.
Baby, if I did, I couldn't be a Toys R Us kid.
More games, more toys, oh boy. I want to be a Toys R Us kid.
San Francisco police say that 9 persons have been arrested in a narcotics raid on the headquarters of the Grateful Dead, a widely popular singing group. 2 members of the group, Rod McKernan and Robert Weir, and their business manager, Danny Rifkin, have been booked on suspicion of possessing narcotics.
If you want to relieve headache, neuritis, or neuralgia pains quickly, try Anacin. The relief it brings is incredibly fast. Here's why. Anacin is made like a doctor's prescription, contains not just one, but a combination of medically active and proved ingredients. Get Anacin from your druggist in easy-to-take tablet form. Keep it handy. And then next time you have a headache pain or suffer pain of neuritis or neuralgia, take Anacin tablets. For most effective relief, use only as directed. Anacin, A-N-A-C-I-N.
It will make us strong and it takes a shout, hooray! It's good for growing babies and grown-ups to eat. For all the family's breakfast, you can see cream of wheat.
This is B. Mitch Reed on KMET Metro Media Stereo in Los Angeles. Everybody's talking about waterbeds nowadays, right? And with good reason, because the waterbed is the greatest thing that happened to sleep since the invention of the inner spring. Okay. If you've been thinking about getting a waterbed, now you can have one delivered to your very door. The world's largest manufacturer of waterbeds, Pacific Waterbeds, presents Fat Bernie's king-size waterbed. I love the name. Yeah, 6-foot by 7-foot waterbeds, $100 value for only $39.95. $39.95 for your own king-size Fat Bernie waterbed if you act now. Just call 461-3631 and have a Fat Bernie's waterbed delivered COD right to your door with a 10-day money-back guarantee if you're not satisfied. Your loved one will love you for it. Well, whomever she or he may be. Or maybe have 2 or 3. That's good. And you'll even love yourself. Maybe you'll just want to ensconce yourself in your waterbed without anybody around. That's real narcissism, okay? Fat Bernie's waterbed from Pacific Waterbeds. You can't do any better than that.
Los Angeles, a poodle turned stool pigeon when his mistress was arrested. Police say they arrested 20-year-old Patricia Lee Ransom and her companion, 24-year-old Leonard Rivers, when they spotted them driving a stolen car. Miss Ransom's poodle wore a blue and white sweater which yielded a partially smoked marijuana cigarette. Again, Los Angeles, a Hollywood man has given a new alibi for possession of drugs. Raleigh Bowling was arrested when he approached a bus depot locker containing $10,000 worth of pills. He told police he just wanted to mix it with chicken feed to increase egg production. He was booked for possessing dangerous drugs for sale. Victorville, actor John Drew Barrymore has been placed on 3 years probation on a narcotics conviction. The 34-year-old son of the late great Profile was convicted of possessing equipment used for smoking marijuana, cigarette papers.
Do you know what 4-H is all about?
No, I don't believe I do.
Do you know what 4-H is all about?
No, I sure don't.
If you don't know what 4-H is all about, you better ask someone who does know. That shouldn't be hard. There are over 5 million kids in the 4-H today. Kids in big cities and small towns. Kids who live on farms and kids who have never seen a farm. Ask one of them what 4-H is all about. They'll tell you.
We can make it happen. We can set it straight. We can make it better. 4-H, 4-H. We can make it happen. We can make it work. We can get things going. 4-H, 4-H.
Let's say you're walking along, counting the change in your pocket.
6 big ones, 3/4, 2 dimes, and 3 pennies. Hey, I got $6.98 in this pocket.
If you have $6.98 plus tax,
I got tax in the other pocket.
you have enough for McDonald's new bacon double cheeseburger pizza. Now say your buddy's with you.
Hi, buddy.
Hi, pal.
How much change you got in your pocket?
Now, let's see. 3 big ones, 7 dimes, 6 nickels in this pocket.
That's $4.
I can add.
Great, because for $4 more plus tax,
Oh, I got tax in my other pocket.
you can get a second bacon double cheeseburger pizza at a participating McDonald's. Fresh made oven-baked pizza loaded down with seasoned hamburger, slivered onions, real bacon, and mounds of mozzarella and real Wisconsin cheddar cheese after 4 p.m. So start counting your change.
$6.98.
$4 plus tax.
Because this offer on McDonald's new bacon double cheeseburger pizza is for a limited time. Now say your girlfriend comes up.
Hi, guys.
Hiya. How much change you got?
$18,000.
$18,000?
Plus tax?
Plus tax.
All right.
7-Up when there's action. Big things swinging your way. 7-Up when there's action. Anytime, anywhere, any day.
Sizzling steak or slice of pizza. 7-Up makes any food taste just great. That's a promise.
7-Up makes a difference.
That Grand Canyon hippie love-in is all washed up. For one thing, sponsors were afraid of what might happen when border guards in Arizona found the usual supply of dope that follows such a crowd, not to mention peyote plants. And besides, there's no food or water facilities within 80 miles of the proposed place.
Well, all, it was generally considered that it was an unwise undertaking at this time. And everyone was grateful that the thing has been called off.
Meanwhile, L.A. County supervisors are worried that such activities as Digger's Free Food Service at Ferndale will attract Frisco hippies. That would be, in the words of Supervisor Debs, outrageous.
We haven't changed to new band spray deodorant. We still got a groovy groove.
Oh, yeah, the Repulsives.
Cool it, baby.
New band spray stops odor. Band gets you through the longest day. It won't wear off as the day wears on. New band spray.
We dig!
Across the nation, communities and the parents of Boy Scouts are observing Boy Scout Week, agreeing with the boys themselves that adventure, that's scouting.
Constipation can be a problem for anyone, even doctors. And when constipation occurs, it's interesting to see just what doctors consider important about a laxative they might use or recommend. Well, a majority of the doctors we heard from had this to say.
A laxative should be effective, gentle, close to natural acting. A medicine that can be used with complete confidence.
Now, X-Lax has been popular with many doctors and millions of people over the years because chocolated X-Lax is effective. Overnight, it helps you toward your normal regularity. X-Lax is so gentle, so close to natural acting, there's no upset. That's why many doctors and millions of people use X-Lax with complete confidence. X-Lax, the laxative that helps you toward your normal regularity, gently, overnight.
This is Ravi Shankar. As I travel around the world, I feel that the young people are searching for the means with which to attain peace, happiness, and spiritual awareness. Why not get high on life itself without using any drugs? You young ones, you have the elixir of life. You don't need hard drugs to make your life more meaningful.
They're here in a Hullabaloo After Hours exclusive, the mightiest of all San Francisco groups, the Grateful Dead. Yes, the fantastic Grateful Dead in their exclusive Hullabaloo debut this Friday for both the early show and the After Hours. Plus, Hullabaloo stars the Yellow Pages, and with their new smash recording of Children Ask, The Power.
Children ask if he is dead.
Be there for the one and only LA appearance of the mighty Grateful Dead. Plus, Hullabaloo stars the Yellow Pages and The Power. That's the Grateful Dead this Friday only. 2 big shows, 8 p.m. at the Hullabaloo and 1 a.m. for the out-of-sight Hullabaloo After Hours. That's the Hullabaloo Sunset and Vine in Hollywood.
Across the nation, communities and the parents of Boy Scouts are observing Boy Scout Week, agreeing with the boys themselves that adventure, that's scouting.
You work hard for a living, and you don't get paid to take off with a headache. That's why Thrift Drug suggests you try BC Headache Powder. Because it's a powder, BC goes to work fast, so your headache is gone quickly, and you can get back to the job at hand. Thrift Drug puts it this way: when the pain keeps growing, but you gotta keep going, that's the time to take BC. For healthy savings on BC Headache Powder in the economical 50-packet size and all your health and beauty needs, trust Thrift Drug.